Hi, my name is Jerry and I collect 1970s toys. And in this video, I'm having a look at this. The Matchbox Seakings Harbour playset. A great playset from, I would say, mid to late 70s. And if you watch the channel, you know that playsets, that's my thing. I did like videos on all the others that Matchbox did in the 70s, both the military and the civilian ones. And except for the rocket attack, but that's another story. So I really want to compare this one to the container port and the railway goods yard, which I consider to be also, this one also being a civilian theme, even though there's like one military ship in it. It's really just a civilian themed playset. As always, I'll have a look at the box art, then what's in the box, how it is laid out in the box, how it came delivered, and then set up, of course, on the table. To see if it's going to be cool, but if it's cool, and see if the 10, 11-year-old Jerry would have liked it. And I think anybody watching the channel know that we already have the answer to that question, but it's still got to be done because it's a lot of fun. But real quick before I start that, I just want to say thank you to everybody that commented on my last video on the importance of nostalgia connected to me just having lost my mother. All those comments just kind of turned everything 180 as far as the YouTube channel, wanting to make fun videos on old toys, because it just felt that it actually has some kind of a meaning other than just being fun. So thank you so much for that, and let's just have some fun with some toys now. So what can you say? Box art, Matchbox, 1970s. Probably one of the best in the business, if not the best. Watercolor painting, always super detailed. I love it that there's all the little things that are in the playset are depicted being used on the box art. So there's nothing on here that you're not going to get in the set to play with. And this is why I like playsets. Instant play. You can set everything up and you have like a themed full playset to play with. There's nothing else to buy or to get. Just do your whole harbor thing and go nuts with that. It's so awesome. I always like that they put these little 3 images here, or at least on most of them, like this. So you can see, here you get to see all the harbor itself. You get to see 2 of the bigger ships in there, and you get to see all the little ships that's in it as well. So you get the big scene, and then you get on the front everything that's going to be in there. And this one is nice also because it says 49.90 in kroner. So this is what it cost back then in like 76, 78, something like that in Swedish currency. As always, you have to have a happy kid on the side of the box playing with the whole playset. So this is cool. It's on the shelf. You take it down to have a look to see if there's something I want to get for Christmas. And you see this kid, and this is when it goes on the Christmas list right away. And then you get a little more close-up picture of some parts of the harbor here. I think this was also a great thing they did, that they actually listed everything that was supposed to be in the set. You got the play mat, you got a few of the other things. I'm going to put those out and we're going to see if they're actually in the set or not. So there's a lot of stuff in here. You can see all the different ships and how many of each of the ships you would get. So this is very nicely packaged. But what's inside, you say? And I'll show you. First, the playmat. Really nice. This one, I'm not thinking this is supposed to be a backdrop like all the other ones, because it makes no sense to have docks like this up in the air. I'm not sure. And there's no supports with this one either in this set. So I think they're just using the same kind of folds that they do on the other playsets, even though this is not supposed to be a backdrop. But I like the look of it though. And then you get some instructions, how to put on where the sticker goes, and then kind of how to put it together. That's very nice. And I think this was so neat with how they set it up. Imagine opening this on Christmas and just not being in different bags or different packages or something. You open it up and you see everything. You see the little hovercraft, you see the larger frigate, whatever it is. And this is also interesting because on the box art, it's the F-109, but I've seen this set come with both the 101 and the 109 ship. And yeah, it's just neatly packaged. Very, I think, respectful to kids to actually put some time and money into packaging things this well. And it also means that when they ship it, everything is not going to just move around. So this is really cool. But let's just grab everything out of here and see what you actually get with the set. Kind of in the order they are presented here on the box. Let's see. First, we get this. I guess this is some kind of a dry dock. Back here, we have a lighthouse and 2 more military fortifications with radar and some guns on them. you have this bridge, which actually is a turning bridge. Over here, we got some kind of an oil rig with its little pulley system here to actually hook it up to some of the ships. You get something that is, I think this is made for the hovercraft. It's also some helicopters and a radar, so I think this is kind of a military thing maybe. In the back, we get some of the buildings. This almost looks like half of a Battersea power station. You got an oil refinery. Over here, just some warehouses, and not sure what this is, but just some buildings to put on there anyways. You get 4 of the long docks, and you get 4 of the big wide ones. You also get some kind of a ramp that's also, I think, is supposed to go for the hovercraft. You get 2 of these that are end caps, and then you get these 2 that are connectors. These are really neat. You get 2 of these each of the cranes. They can actually, I'll show you later how you can set these up, and it's really, really nicely made. You get 2 of these barges, container ships. You get some kind of a maybe harbor patrol or tugboats or something. A few other ships, boats, whatever you call them. Maybe these are tugboats as well. And you get these little barges here that you can pull. Very neat little system. And of course you get the classic Matchbox hovercraft and the F-101 frigate in this set. So pretty extensive set of fun things to set up and play with. So let's have a go and see what happens. So this turned out so cool. I'll try to set it up like it was on the box art on the side there with a little kid. And I also used the buildings here that already had the stickers on them from the other set I have. And I was kind of wrong about the hovercraft. It actually, there's a sticker that says hovercraft on it. And you got the little ramp there for to go up it. And then you have, all the way back here, you have the oil rig being pulled by 2 tugboats out to sea. And you see how the printed part works well with the rotating bridge there. You got the oil depot and you got the dry dock with the crane. You got the little harbor rescue center with some helicopters and a ship. And then I really like this part here with the long docks going out like this, where you can load container ships or barges or whatever with the cranes all the way out of here. And you have the little fortifications. And then, of course, the F-101 frigate moving out of the dry docks now that it's been repaired, ready to do some battle or something. So this is such an awesome little playset. All the little features of this is just so awesome. It's, I think, my favorite out of the civilian playsets Matchbox made. Even though the scale is so different from anything Matchbox ever made, I mean, you can't really use any of the die-cast vehicles for this. It's just so awesome, and there's so many fun things to use for play in this playset. All the different little ships, barges and everything, there's so many scenarios to play out. And then if you actually add some more of the Sea Kings, if you do it like this, the aircraft carrier and the battleship is moving out. You got the 101 at the docks, you got the C-17 in the dry dock, and over here you got the helicopter ship, the 114, waiting to deploy. It just turns the whole thing into such a cool playset. I think this is so awesome. And one thing I want to do, since I have 2 playmats, I actually want to add another one over here later, put 2 of the harbors together to a massive harbor, and I have a big, huge sea battle with all the different Sea Kings ships I have, because I have a lot of them. And that will be kind of a little kid's wet dream. And I always like to put together 2 playsets and see how that looks. Another thing with this playset that is so awesome, that is so easy to set it up any way you want and move things around and just let your imagination flow with how everything is set up. There's no really set configuration for this where things are supposed to go, because it's just a playmat with mostly water on it, and things are so modular in this set. So I like the way this one came out. It looks pretty cool, I think. So another video where I say probably awesome or cool a million times, and I think I'm gonna say it again, awesome and cool, because that's what the playset is. I've done videos on the two other civilian type playsets, the container port and the railway goods yard. Have a look at those videos and please comment below. Let me know which one is your favorite out of those three. That would be kind of fun. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. I'm hoping to get to 20,000 subscribers by Christmas. It's only a month away. So press that button and like it so that it actually gets, spread through the algorithms so other people like us can find this video and enjoy it. Yeah, this was good, and there's more stuff like this on the way. Catch you guys in another video. Cheers.